Hey, what's good, y'all? This is Darian Dean, and I'm just coming off an incredible tour. I gotta tell you, I've been to Egypt, I've been to Jordan, I was in Russia, and if you gotta wonder, what is it like to come to Luton after these places? Well, for me, I live in Mount Vernon, New York, and Mount Vernon is kind of like what we call a suburb of New York, so it's on the outskirts. So honestly, coming to Luton feels a lot like being home for a number of reasons, because I'm kind of used to this kind of vibe. I mean, I just came from the mall, you know, it's got like a kind of suburban vibe for New York. And what I really love is I'm here to play with some amazing musicians at a club that I really love. I like the intimate vibe of the Bear Club that I'm gonna be playing in. And it's just got a vibe that reminds me of a lot of things from my hometown. So I really enjoy that.
As the magic starts to grow.
Working with Darren is a bundle of joy. Again, it will sound like a cliche, but it's great. Great energy. Musically, he knows what he wants. Of course, for me, there's a lot, you know, riding on my shoulders because I am MD and I'm music director in it. So everyone's kind of looking to me for direction and what we do. So even though Darren knows exactly what he wants, I guess it kind of relieves a bit of the pressure on, because even if we're in rehearsal, if something's not sounding right, he'll speak to me or he'll speak to everyone to say, all right, this is what we need to do, this is the section. You know, he's very technical and he knows what he wants. So I love working with an artist that actually understands their music and what they're looking for and what they're hearing. So it's great to work with Darian, and he's a cool guy. He's real chill, so I love doing that, yeah.
Play it like with that glide feel, especially when we get to the bridge. You know, it should be like floating like, you know what I mean? It should be like, so that way the contrast when we come back is bigger. Because right now it's not really the contrast, it's kind of like, we're playing it like this, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna be more dynamic tomorrow, so I wanna like us to rock together. So just think about that, you know. So what do I think of working with Keith Bazari in the band? Let me think about this. I don't have to think long because I've hired them for other gigs outside of Luton because these guys are fantastic. I gotta say, these are some of the top musicians that I've played with, fantastic cats and very good people, which is very important because the vibe's gotta be good on stage. So I love playing with these guys.
Thanks a lot for Derek coming on and doing the drums, y'all.
So we've just finished this evening's gig with Darian, which was fantastic. I love his stuff. When we were rehearsing earlier on, he was saying, oh, he might leave out this song and that's, I'm like, no, you got to do that one because that one's my favourite. And then it moved on to the next song, he was like, I might not do this. I was like, no, you've got to do that one because that one's my favourite. So it kind of worked out that at least 10 of his songs were my favourite this evening. Absolutely love his music.
I think it's an amazing opportunity to be supporting someone like Darian Dean. I'm actually still in shock, to be honest, that I was chosen to do this because it's a great honour. I think it's an experience as well for me to learn from an established artist just what it is to be a singer in this world and what it is to be a performer at his calibre and his level. So yeah, I've learned a lot tonight. It's been a great experience. I've enjoyed it so much and I really hope for more in the future.
I bet you thought my hands were tied, didn't know what I could do. I let go every lie, and the truth has caught me loose. I wish you well, I wish you well, I wish you well, I wish you well.
James Aaron was on before me, and I have to say I'm nervous because the quality of that guy's voice and the musicians behind him was incredible. It sounded so great. I think he's really polished and really professional. This doesn't sound like an up-and-coming artist. Sounds like someone who's been around for a while and knows his stuff. Fortunately for me, I know his drummer because the drummer is also in my band, and he's born and bred in Luton. So as I was saying before, you know, if you look in the smaller places, there is talent all around. You know. I believe there's 2 Luton players in that band actually, because the drummer and the keyboard player are brothers. So for those who didn't know, yeah, brilliant.
Sound check, and I thought, wow, it's a really quite a very nice voice, and the way that she plays her guitar, it's a very nice mix. I've not seen that very often. There's a couple of singers that I've seen perform that way, and I just caught the beginning of her show, and yeah, I think she's going to be going places.
So working alongside Atmosphere for tonight's gig as their support act has been an incredible experience. I had the opportunity to have dinner with the guys before the show, and it was absolutely amazing, like just talking with all of them, finding out a bit more about each member of the band, just learning and growing and expanding and swapping stories. And it's just so important that artists do that when you're alongside a band like Atmosphere, to be able to share in that way. It's really important to our growth and the forward momentum of our career, and it just kind of gives you hope that there is something more to aspire to, and it's just really, really good.
And you give me so much pleasure. I feel my heart
The quality of the performance from Atmosphere tonight was absolutely ridiculously amazing. Like, they've got that room pumping. I've been to quite a few shows at the Bear Club, but none like this before. Like, honestly, they had the whole room dancing and sweating and red all night long, and my afro has shrunk. My afro shrunk. I was dancing so hard. Amazing, top quality performance.
Hey, you know what? Let's get into it. I know they ready. I see it. Listen. Hey, Mr. DJ, I heard you dedicate this last one to the lovers. Well, make this a good one, 'cause to me it means much more than the others. Oh, me and my baby just agree to disagree. And though we really love each other, we gotta know